Hey traders and investors, it's Serge Berger here. What we're going to talk about today is really the big picture of some of these fuel cell manufacturers, fuel cell companies that have been making headlines over the past couple of weeks. First of all, just to understand, fuel cell is essentially just one of the more sort of greener type of energies that over the past, say, almost 10 plus years have really kind of faltered. I haven't really been taking that serious, but now with the news from Tesla from just a couple of weeks ago that they're getting into the business of the batteries, all of a sudden there's a lot of interest in these companies. It's really three specific companies. We'll go through them in just 1 second. So what I really want to focus on though is just this is just one more example of stocks of the continuous stock rotation that we have in really what through a technical lens is a healthy type of market, right? In the bigger picture, I agree, the broader stock market starts to get a little bit iffy here, but just from a near to medium term perspective, as we continue to see these kind of companies or sector and group rotation where money flows into, that's actually a healthy thing. So let's have a look and understand sort of the near-term picture quickly. Obviously, massive rally in, for example, this stock here. This is Plug Power Inc. Ticker symbol is PLUG. This is one of these stocks that just absolutely exploded over the past couple of weeks, up 30% just last Friday alone. Okay, through the near-term momentum lens, the stock actually looks like it continues to go higher. It can go to $10 here over the course of a few weeks or a couple days, for all I know. It's just important to understand that it's very volatile. Okay, so one has to really work with reduced size and keep stops at a pretty wide level, which really is a risk exercise more than anything else. But then again, that's what trading and active investing is. But what I really want to focus on here is the sort of longer term picture in these stocks. So if we just scroll back on this chart, you'll see that this at some point this Plug Power company was actually a stock trading somewhere around let's see, traded something like 1,500. Actually, there was a reverse stock split, so it was more like $150. But if we make this a weekly chart, and that's really what my point is, you can see that really the breakout that we had here just a couple of weeks ago was actually of technical significance on this longer term chart. So if we just connect the peaks, okay, over the dating all the way back to 2009, you'll see that this is a weekly chart here, that the stock actually last week specifically broke past a very important resistance line. So through this lens, this stock has plenty to go higher. The issue, like I said just before, is that this thing really can move. So technically speaking, the stock could go back and retest this breakout line somewhere near the high $4, $4 to $5 area, which is a huge move down from $8.30 where it closed last Friday. So technically speaking, the stock's looking very good, but it's important to understand that it has a lot of room to go back and retest lower. And that still would be very healthy. Let's look at the other two tickers. The other two tickers are BLPD. This company is called. This company is called. Company's called the Ballard Power, and really the same thing here. If we make this a weekly chart, you'll see that this stock really had a very significant breakout here just last week. Again, all we're doing is sort of connecting these dots, and you'll see if I zoom in a little bit closer here, it's a very long way back. You'll see this chart too had a great move. Last but not least is FCEL FuelCell is the company, and same exact thing here. You can go even a little bit closer. In this one, you'll see a significant multi-year breakout here just last week, and again, depending on where you draw these lines, you'll get more and more specific entry levels. So that's my point on these fuel cell companies. I think they're very interesting to trade. You just have to really understand the bigger picture, which is that they have had very bullish breakouts, but at the same time they're going to be very volatile and they can really move around. So I hope this makes sense. As always, any questions you can tweet me at my Twitter handle, which is SteadyTrader. Take care.